Why, hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Super Lorcana World. It is time for my actual favorite part of the week. I get to read all the YouTube comments from the videos this week, and I get to react to them or take the criticism that's filling up these comments today. This week, people were coming out, I tell you, actually kind of crazy. I don't mind it. I love it, and the community is really cool as well. So if you guys ever want to be in one of these videos, leave a comment. Do that. Leave a comment, and I might read your comment live or on YouTube. I guess pre-recorded, but whatever. You know what I mean. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Start here with AJ Tame. I'm starting to think it's not for me. I'm the sort of person who likes to actually buy product, and I can't find it anywhere. Yep. As a footnote, I am recording this little comment reading thing a few hours after I uploaded the video on Lorcana might not be the card game for you. It already has, like, I think more comments than my other 3 videos this week combined. People are really engaged on that video. So, I said it in my video, I'll say it again. If Lorcana is getting you down because you can't get cards or whatever, you don't got to worry about it right now. You can take a breather. It's okay. It's not really a big deal, We got Rayquaza here. What is wrong with other YouTubers being friendly to others? That's an odd take. Yeah. You see, this is one of those toxic people I was talking about. One of those toxic YouTube commenters. I like how he microanalyzed on probably the smallest detail in the video. But no, the actual meaty topics, nothing. This random comment, yeah, okay. Look, I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. Did I say it's bad for YouTubers to have friends? This guy's an idiot. But let me be clear on the point I was making about that. Here's the deal with it. It was an example of a clique that exists in Lorcana. Cliques are not bad. Some people, psychologically speaking, don't take well to cliques. I'm not going to get into the whole mental science as to why that is. That's just actually a thing. So when I used myself as an example, I was just using an example. I believe I also said things like, I don't really care, it doesn't matter to me. And no, I didn't say it was wrong. So this guy's on some kind of drugs. I kind of want the drugs he's on, to be real. Kuragano Dragon 56. I appreciate Lorcana because it showed me which LGS are actually good and which one are just greedy. Actually a really interesting take, right? Like, which LGSs are selling for MSRP or close to MSRP and which ones are just gouging their clients. Actually, really good take. And I've seen a lot of comments, like, the last month on other posts about this. Like, oh, I know I'm not buying from this shop ever. That's that kind of stuff, Dalpeck2067. This is a side of Mario I've not seen before. However, to answer your question, I'm having fun with the game playing casually with my friends. Competitively, this game is cancer. LOL. So, Dalpeck knows me from the Digimon land, like some of my viewers do, right? And usually, I don't talk about depression and mental illness related to card games and how card games could cause such issues. I don't think I've ever made a video about that before on Digimon. So it's funny that Lorcana was the first channel like I ever felt like making a video about this. Yeah, you've never seen this side of me before because, at the end of the day, I care, right? I don't make this content because I'm bored and nothing better to do. I really, honestly, I could just take up hiking instead of making the Lorcana content. I could do that. Or instead of playing Lorcana at all, or getting into it at all. I could just go hiking, go biking, learn how to kayak. A whole list of things I want to take up as hobbies and learn how to do. You know what I mean? But I make these videos because I care. So when I care, and when people in the community are not having a good time, it makes me sad. It does. It bothers me. Because I am a very caring person in that field. That's all. That's all it is. Competitively, the game is cancer. He might have seen some of these posts I talk about where the competitive players kind of like bash other people. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's cancer. I just think some of the people are kind of toxic. Danny D. Barr. Thanks for this video. I agree with everything you just said. I completely hate the scalpers. While there are a bunch of people only interested in this CCG because they only see it as a business, there are some others that genuinely like it that have been waiting a lot for it to come out and are avid collectors, myself included. I guess we will keep waiting to start a collection. Good take. Really, 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 really good take there. Seriously. Like, I'm glad he's going to wait. That's great. That's awesome. But I'm also interested in knowing the other star. Yeah, so all my sales are online. There's no URL. I don't have a website per se. I never built one. The reason why is because the card shop is actually my not biggest form of income. So I don't really have time to like divest into a website and maintenance and shipping for a card business when my main business is what makes me like my money so I can, live and pay bills and save for retirement, eat food and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I've never had a website for it. I will say that I didn't post any of my stuff online. I just sold it all locally, to the people who actually wanted to play the game. That's what I did. So you'll never see me sell the stuff online unless allocation returns to normal, in which case you will probably then see it. Mr. John T. of the Lorcana Inkwell. Now, I never, ever cover comments this long. I'm going to briefly touch on this one, though, because, I know him. I know Mr. John T. from London, Ontario. I've met him. Cool guy. And he says he disagrees with most of the points raised in this video. I know it comes from a good place, but I think you're generating some straw men to make your points, which is very interesting. I've never actually had anyone say that to me before about anything ever. So here's the deal with this. Everyone can have disagree. You don't have to agree with everything I say. If I have an opinion and you don't agree with it, that's fine. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. That's the beautiful world of subjective reality we live in, where things that are not facts can have differing opinions, and that's okay. He goes into each of my points. You know what I mean? And that's all good. I'm not going to, harp on any particular point here. He does a lot of things that I do. Call out the scalpers. He is, he manages a store, a card store in London. And the people who are joining Facebook groups and watching videos, and it's important to them know that they don't have to pay an extraordinary amount of that, and they're I can't read right now. Holy shit! They are better finding an honest store such as your own or winning it out for reprints. Yeah, you don't. You this is all fair game stuff. And any TCG will attract competitive players if it's worth it, and that's true. The part that interests me about his comment is the first part. I disagree with most points raised in this video. Because a lot of my points aren't opinions. They're actual facts. These are people that have written things on the internet. I could find a receipt for anything I stated in my video that's a fact. Such as, people getting angry at other people for selling ridiculous prices. People saying, thanks for getting my post in the algorithm, for hating my post. Competitive players just being assholes online. In terms of Lorcana, because that exists everywhere. In terms of Lorcana, yeah. The click part, that one was brought to me. It's not frequent at all. That's why I made the two major points the two major points. But for the two major points, it is a thing. They were facts. These things exist. So I don't know what he's disagreeing with unless he, thinks maybe I'm making up some of it or spreading some fugazi all over the place. I don't know. I don't really know. I had a few opinion pieces in there, but not many. Most of it was fact, right? I guess certain comments I made, it's kind of like prostitution or selling drugs. Maybe that's an opinion he disagreed with. Okay, you know what I mean? But a lot of it at the end of the day is just fact. And at the end of the day, I know it comes from a good place. It does. It does. Kind of explained it earlier. If the community hurts, I hurt, type of deal. And we'll go about our ways separately, right? I see a lot of things because I run an active Digimon channel. It's not as big as John T's other channel. Well, I'm not going to go into it. He can go into it if he wants to. I don't know. But he has another YouTube channel, I believe. Yeah. Yes, he does. And it's big. It's bigger than mine. I don't know if it's just so active in the card game world like my Digimon channel is, where I get messages by fans and commenters daily. My Discord messages right now are through the roof. And the Digimon players are, they are attracted to the Lorcana scene because I attract those players. Therefore, there's a little bit of curiosity in there for Lorcana. So I see a lot of stuff. So maybe my mileage, our mileages do vary. I believe that. I do. But yeah, at the end of the day, disagreements are okay. I don't know exactly who's disagreeing with. This could be a better like open form conversation or podcast type thing or whatever, but it's all good. I appreciate the comment, Mr. Jaunty. All right, let's go on to some other stuff here. Albi Gonzalez Fitness. I agree on booster boxes. The majority of booster boxes would not get you more than 150 worth of value. It's true, but people just want to have the boxes. Some of where the price comes from for these booster boxes is just the ability to open them at all. You know what I mean? And of course, there's a little bit of a luck factor in there too. People like to shoot their shots sometimes. Pokemon videos 2937. Tired of you telling people to settle down. People are buying because they love it, no matter the price. Just like how you make this video without thinking of it, the time it takes. We love Lorcana. If the box is 200, 500, people still buy it. He's right. People are still buying Lorcana. Like, people will buy it because people want to buy it. At the end of the day, all I can do is suggest advice. That's what the market watchers are for. They're just, what would I do to make money? You know what I mean? As someone who runs a card business, what am I doing to make money in the game? I'm not buying $400 booster boxes and trying to crack them and flip them. I am not doing that. But if you love it and you have the expendable income, go nuts. It's your money. You do whatever you want with it, man. Sierra Loth 7998. Not a hater, just want to help. When reading the text and at some other points, it seems you would choose to mumble. When articulating your own thoughts, you spoke clearly. The video would have way more value if you didn't choose to throw away content and mumbling. We appreciate the resource here. Best of luck on your journey to be judge. This is good criticism. It's constructive criticism. It's not deconstructive criticism, which happens a lot on this channel if it's criticism. I didn't realize I was mumbling. That was not an intentional thing. That was more of a fluke. But thank you for bringing it to my attention. I appreciate that. I guess I mumble sometimes. I mumbled probably in this video once or twice. Sometimes I do it. It's what it is. Baker Mitchell, 6209. Thank you for posting this video. Is the PDF available somewhere to download? For those rulings, yeah, it's on the internet, and this guy replying told him where it is. So that's good. Love to see it. Elite 1. Nice to see Sapphire make it to the top, even though it wasn't Ramp. I feel Ramp is still missing critical pieces to help it complete with other decks. I do think Ramp could use better cards, but for first set, it is what it is. Time will tell just what kind of Ramp cards we get, and if it really does just break the ink right open. Last comment today goes to Zuko. There was no top 8 games played. They split the pricing. That is true, and that is my bad. I fumbled the bag. There was a top cut in the PPG event that I provided deck lists for, but they split. Why they'd split, your guess is as good as mine. I wouldn't split. But nonetheless, they all decided to split, so they didn't actually play the top 8. And that's just kind of what it is. So thank you to everyone that commented that. I appreciate it. That'll do it for today's video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. See you later. Bye.